Dun, dun, dun. What is Albedo up to this time? It's time to continue the quest. Alright, says Beto. Let's see what you got. Berries? Is it the real Beto? Real Beto or sus Beto? Cast your vote here.
Albedo! We're here!
Traveler, Paimon. Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
I mean, is he really gonna be in his, like, Albedo form now? Probably not.
There is one thing I found.
I did not read that.
I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous.
Little
so I believe
Albedo.
my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
Huh.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we... Ah! What was that?
It came from that direction.
Whoa.
Could it be the impostor? Yes, let's hurry.
Did I just hear the word imposter? Oh gosh, I'm probably like the 80th person you've heard make these jokes. I'm done. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Hey, did you see that?
Hey, I can break
Elsa got
those.
shaped just now.
Oh, okay.
That was most unfortunate.
What are you guys doing
Not a
here?
Eula haver. A Moga's copy pasta, yeah. I would assume it was some sort of bad luck.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so
Yeah,
I
we
gave
know.
him some adventuring survival tips.
We know.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see,
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and
Just
took
a
way downhill
landslide.
tumbles. You know the deal.
Oh, you know.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you are correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as
Cannot
if a
relate.
sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
Gerald.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone.
Oh, Benny.
I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
Music makes you sleepy. Benny, no! Albedo's personality is so deep, he just says stuff like that with such a straight face. I know. He sounds like he's just processing all the time. He's just like taking in new data and like the calculations are running in his mind and he's like a computer. That's what he feels like to me. It has nothing to do with fate.
I agree.
I'm not scared to be around you.
We're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Again, cannot relate.
I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows! How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
you're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
Take some of mine too.
You guys.
Oh,
Thanks.
oh, so sweet.
The little luck from everyone combined, We'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way?
Oh.
But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly. Guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck.
Oh,
So
interesting.
the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got
Got your
higher.
mindset. This sounds like some building pity copium. Evil dish justifying her pulls. Man's got C6 Mona.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Come on, he isn't you. I'm actually polite to most people.
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
Oh, ow, my butt. What is this shard of
My
ice
butt!
How
My
truly
butt.
Miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for
My
it I've ever
butt!
seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Ow,
Huh?
my butt!
Yes, of course.
Everyone must be exhausted. Oh, poor Benny. Oh no. My butt, it's broken.
Good night, fish. I wish I could stay up later, but my
Aw.
mama wants to get up at 5 AM for Bath and Bodhi's candle sale.
Have fun. Bath and Bodhi's candle sale. Oh man, you guys want to hear that again? I just want to hear that one more time.
Good night, fish. I wish I could stay up later, but my mama wants to get up at 5 AM for Bath and Bodhi's candle sale. Rip.
It's unironically like one of the funniest TTSs I've ever heard. I appreciate that's way too early for candles, dude. You embarrassed me, homie. No, Jack. It was just for funny. I promise I was laughing with you and not at you. You embarrassed me, homie. I'm going to bed. Well, good night, Jack. Have a great time with your mom at the candle sale. It's so early for candles. Have you clearly never heard of $8 Bath & Body Works candle sale? 25 candles on sale for $8 is a steal. Oh, $25 candles on sale for $8. That is pretty good, actually. Why are Bath & Body Works candles $25, though? A $25 candle? I cannot fathom spending that much. Is it those big ones? Is those, like, fat ones? Triple wick? Is it teak wood? Capitalism. They are premium candles. They smell like a rich person. Interesting. For a limited time only, spend a logical amount on candles. Candles for $28. I've seen like $30 candles. What does a rich person smell like? Golf clubs. They smell like the golf course. The golf course and whiskey. Entitlement. Sure. Extortion. Extortion is... They smell like new leather. They smell like illegally traded leather. Like expensive cheese. Offshore bank accounts. It's like the Cayman Islands. Tax evasion. Oh man, that is funny. They smell like 150-year-old aged Parmesan. But enjoy the candle sale anyways. Anyways, have a great time at the candle sale, Jack, with your mom. Genuinely, I hope you have a great time. Oh man. Great free advertisement for Bath and Body Works. Make sure you use code DISH at the Bath and Body Works checkout line. Did they come in G Fuel? Imagine G Fuel made candles though. Wait. I've just had a project idea. That would be kind of funny. G Fuel candle. Okay. Quest. Back to quest time.
Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
Paimon, so
Oh, you want me to take a rest at your camp?
a nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Whoa.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move.
Eula, strong leader. Wait. I feel like something's weird. Why are we all getting so sleepy? My mind is full of candles. The candles. I should go light a candle. I bought one today.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable.
Where? On the books? On the shelves?
Oh, I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
Awkward silence.
Painting?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
What about a
My
bed?
paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
He's never hosted a
Well,
gathering in
since
his
you can
life.
magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
I'll have a stool. No, get a nice one.
No
How about a
problem.
couch?
How many of you want backrests?
Can I have a chair?
Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
Oh, can Albedo make the juicer for Paimon, please? We can let the kid have some juice. A whole chair is way too big for you?
Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
A little baby chair for...
Oh, we have chairs now. This is so comfortable. Makes me want to stay the night here.
How sweet.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish.
Yeah, we can sit in the
There's still some time
chairs.
before dinner. Get some rest, everyone.
We can
I'll tend
sleep
the
in an
stove.
upright position.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Wonder if Albedo ever sleeps or if he just like turns to chalk. He just sits down and like turns to stone for 5 hours and then comes back. He just shuts off, he just powers down. Yep. Why did the traveler ask for a stool? That is kind of weird. Oh wait. Hold on a minute. Wait. Keck, wait. You remember how the traveler said that they don't want to change their clothes at some point? That could just be because it's like a sentimental attachment because of her brother. I feel like the stool is significant, but maybe having something to do with like the tassel or like, yeah, like these, is this the wings? Like, does she not? So you can't see my cursor. Like right here? Like, is this wings right here? Not you actually analyzing the stool? I am. No, she's just lazy? No way. The stool would be way more comfortable than a chair. Why did she specifically ask for a stool? They do have wings, that's true. Yes, she did have wings in the beginning. Could it be like uncomfortable or something? I'm just saying. Kind of interesting. Alright, let's talk to Albedo. Main event.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
Don't blush, Albedo. About the paint.
I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for yourself, I can help you.
Yes, please. Thank you. He's like thoughtful with what he says. He's snarky and funny. Very intelligent. He deserves a forehead pat. I feel like he'd just be confused by that. His banter is great. One of the first things he said to us was like making fun of us for goofing off. When he talks, his voice is like super comforting. Big fan.
Now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in.
Thank you so much.
I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me. So I should be honest with you. Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me.
Dang, that's relatable. I often hold my tongue with other people until I have my thoughts together.
Don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like.
I would like to too, but I'm out of conversation options, so we can't talk anymore.
I still have a few things to prepare.
Let me help. When will dinner be? Are we there yet? When's dinner? Albedo, when's dinner? Ding dong.
It's almost ready now. Travis, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner.
What do you mean? He's just been standing there. He's not doing anything. Alright. Albedo, dinner, I'm hungry. Me hungry.
Food's ready, everyone!
Yo, chill girl. Who's not ready yet?
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around.
Yeah.
Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great.
Albedo, cook for us. That's just spoiled water.
Don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
You like fried vegetables, okay?
Ah, Paimon's full.
I'm so excited for Pokemon.
What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant.
I feel like one of these guys are the impostor.
You may be onto something there.
Maybe one of these guys is weird.
I think so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Where's my nuggies?
Actually,
You guys
that
feeling
makes
comfy?
a lot of sense.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
What's that turtle? Oh, good night. How cute.
Hidish, I
Did
got
Bennett fall asleep
C4KU and
sitting
thought
up?
of you.
He must be totally wiped out.
Benny.
Sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
Benny sleeping ASMR? Okay, too loud.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Not with you talking.
Oh, no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Wow, he speaks coherently when he sleep talks?
Sticky honey roast.
I speak
That's your
nonsense.
favorite, isn't it, Amber?
She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point.
Aw, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
Haha.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should
You
come
was
with
sus?
you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
Okay. Going to the ice bath at nighttime. Just me and the girls.
Dad. Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
So much
Roast meat.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
All right, you two. Time to paint.
Yes. Yes.
Have you decided what to paint?
I don't think I get a choice.
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going
Paint
to be
time.
Paimon.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's
Paint
go outside.
time.
Okay,
Painting time.
All right, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Painting with Albedo. Good night, Bennett. Observe Bennett. Listen to Bennett sleep talking.
Hey, Paimon, no, don't touch that.
What the heck?
Don't touch that mechanism or you'll fall down. Ugh, oh well, never mind.
What the heck is this guy dreaming about?
Can't tell who's sus. Who's the sus imposter among us? Cannot tell. I'm sure there's clues if I was paying attention, but I'm very distracted. Observe Bennett. Stare at Bennett. Excuse me, I have a painting date to get to.
Let's paint here.
Okay.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference. Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
All humor, Paimon.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Alright, I got this. Oh, wait. Hold on, picture time. This is a photo op if I've ever seen one. That's a wallpaper. Alright, painting time. Gotta take pictures.
Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Paimon, dopey but adorable.
Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
Yeah.
Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
Top tier flying pet. Top tier emergency food. Go pet.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting... Let me see.
Woo! I'm proud. I am proud of this. That is beautiful.
The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it!
Smooth, professional quality.
Don't be mean.
Eyes! Those
Stop being mean
glorious
to me.
eyes!
I did my best.
The soul!
I did my best.
Traveler, have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
No, but art comes from the heart, so...
You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out?
Just wanted to convey how special you are.
Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly?
Wow.
Paimon's not convinced. But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Good.
Fascinating.
No more speaking.
Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments.
Stop being mean to me.
Traveler.
Ungrateful. I draw you a picture and this is how you respond. I would be a perfect emote artist. He's messing it up.
Alright then. Paimon, is this better?
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is!
He totally ruined it.
So pretty! Is that really what Paimon looks like?
He ruined my
Adding flourish to
picture.
the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art
Flourish!
art.
You erased
This
it.
is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Ruined my picture. My Paimon Lisa is ruined. Mine had personality. It had spunk. What does yours have? Accuracy? Beauty? Now I see the gap in our painting talents.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Being mean to me.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the traveler. In truth, ground-up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
The more Paimon looks
Stop
at
being
it,
mean.
the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone.
Paimon looks so happy. Thank you.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home.
Yeah.
I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Albedo having human experiences? Koidao is great. Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
Slept
The
pretty
path
well.
down the
Wait,
mountain
where did
is
I
easier to
sleep?
follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Where did I sleep?
Let's go! If we make
In the
good
stool?
time,
On
maybe
the
we can
floor.
have lunch together.
On the floor.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll
Oh,
be
cutscene.
down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Look out!
Oh, Albedo. You protect. Oh my gosh. Benny.
Traveler, Paimon, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Oh, that's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them. Immediately.
Hurry.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys. Bennett!
Cutscenes and Genshin are really great. Oh, good night, Mom.
Okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
A voice. Over there.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy.
Where's
but
Albedo?
I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time.
Albedo,
I'll be
magic?
fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Albedo, sis, where were you when the lights were off, huh? No one saw you in electrical. You said you were in electrical, but nobody saw you there, so... What's really going on?
Well, any sign of him?
Yeah, no cabbage. I got Star Silver. Come out, Albedo.
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Sus! Hey! Hey, come on, we know it's not him, right?
Albedo!
Come on, we know
Nothing
that's...
serious.
We know that's not him,
Okay.
right?
Everyone accounted for.
How do they not notice?
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The Avalanche
How do they not notice?
I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me.
Did we not establish last time that it was that he didn't have the thing? The star? Neck check, anyone?
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
No, I'm good. I just recognized the impostor, right?
Phew.
We recognize.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the
Traveler has to
adventurers.
know, right?
Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we
So
must
this
face
question
them
mark?
together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Guys, I am the real Albedo. I am the real Albedo.
Length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
That sounds
I hope we
good.
can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong, but what is it?
What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
Just some things I don't know where to
It's
begin.
up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Oh, that's so cute. Shall That's the cutest thing Paimon's ever said. Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up? That is adorable.
I don't think I've spent
That is
so
so
much
sweet.
time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is
Oh.
amazing.
Hi, Rin.
Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I was just thinking. Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If
Wow.
it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
Eula? Something seems to grab Eula's attention. Does she sense something is off too?
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy.
People are okay. I feel like this obviously means something. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior if you're willing to spend the time and energy. Who is she talking about?
Is this the way down?
Yes.
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does.
Cute. Yes.
But maybe it doesn't.
Yes.
My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
You guys don't like when I break the fourth wall. You don't like when I look directly at the camera. It freaks you out. Does this freak you out? I was supposed to be looking at chat, right? Let me see you. I know you're up there. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
I'm kind of dizzy too.
Let us out.
I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Too parasocial, please stop.
My Strimer immersion is ruined in dish.
No! Aaron's Strimer immersion. It's broken. Jump scare warning. I'm sorry, I will never look at you again.
Either path will work for us.
Never look at you again.
The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Look. Oh, you can't see. Well, you can see like a part of Lumine's eye. Very, sussily staring at sussy Albedo. Shortcut,
Wait.
Yes?
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Nice.
Now that you mention it.
Huh?
Go with it,
You hit
Amber.
your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
Take a break, both of you.
Okay. Sorry for this. Thank you.
What is he trying to accomplish? Talk to everyone. Bruh. He looks at me, and I look at him.
How about a quick
And
break
he
so I can sketch this?
Looks at
beautiful
me,
scenery?
and I look at him. He looks at me.
Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems
In
like
the ice.
you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too?
Marvel Civil War.
Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously.
Aw.
More than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like,
Maybe I'm the
stop
imposter.
staring at me.
What the frick? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Eula. I have to stand on the ledge. I have to stand a higher ground so that we are at eye level.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind?
I have a bad feeling
Maybe
about this.
seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be.
Oh, oops. What could it be?
It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. But I believe you know what I am referring to.
People talk. Albedo giggle?
Traveler, I think... you...
Evil Albedo? Evil Albedo? Sheesh! Essa? Sheesh! Get it, Bennett! When do I get that AoE? Oh no, am I gonna have a boss fight?
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet.
No!
This'll be a challenge.
Whopperflower boss!
I'm going to cut this weed down.
With this team?
Coming to be.
What's that? How many DPS on this team, dude?
Let's light it up!
No, wait. What is this? Whopperflower boss, this is the worst news I've ever heard in my life.
Coming to be.
This is the worst day of my life. Wow, this is so scuffed. This is so scuffed right now. I actually have almost no DPS power. I just can't believe it's a Whopperflower. I hate you. Thank you, Bennett.
That thing! One moment it was human, the next it was a plant!
Is everyone alright?
It was horrifying.
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might
Correct.
have guessed, this is a mutated Whopperflower. An extremely rare kind.
Ugh, disgusting.
Can Whopperflowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from
Freaking
typical.
Whopperflower.
Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here.
Huh.
Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a
Love the
miracle,
sheer cold
full
borders
of countless possibilities.
on my
In
screen.
other words, this mountain we stand on is a crater of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
Really
The
gives the
Avalanche.
Christmas vibe.
It must
Very
have been the work
aesthetic.
of this impostor.
It looks like a Christmas postcard. How cute. I'm officially blaming all my problems on Whopperflower. Whopperflower's was like El Sabe the whole time, probably. You're telling me the whole time I was talking to Sussy Albedo, I was talking to a freaking Whopperflower?
All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Whopper. Whopperburger. Did this Whopper... Did this Whopperflower steal your alchemy notes too?
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But
Pretty
what
inconceivable.
was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopperflowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plant, the Whopperflower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human...
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the Avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the Avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time. And when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how Whopperflowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked
So true.
Eula, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
To kill
We're
Joel.
fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Eula, you were very perceptive too.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my impostor apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an impostor. They looked exactly the same to me.
That word is ruined. The imposter didn't have a star-shaped mark on its neck. It also, its jaw unclamped and unhooked and could like eat others. It also wanted to stab all the other crewmates, so that's how I knew that it
I
was
see.
not real.
It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant Whopperflower tried its best to replicate the original exactly.
Love the
Still
pixelation
managed
on
to
that.
miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
It adds up, but a piece of the puzzle's still missing. Oh. Was it the same one we met on the day we were chasing the thief? It doesn't quite feel the same. Could the
Anyway,
Whopperflower...
at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work
Wasn't
after
done.
all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Aye.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it.
Albedo giggle.
Okay. We've been
That was a
delayed
lot
long
of
enough.
koi dao. Could you secretly protect me, Albedo? Henge. Help.
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
There's more sausage.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough, given your... situation.
No. You know what would be great? Actually, Bennett, is if, you know how you just, your AoE on your ult was like 3 times bigger than how it usually is? If we could get that on like a regular basis, if you could just like ult and then it fills the entire domain, that would be sick. So if you want to return the favor, just a couple notes
Come
on your
don't put it like that.
gameplay.
Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness
Just
before.
a suggestion.
But that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never
Aw.
forget any of them.
That's sweet.
Well, instead of repaying those who
That's
helped
the
you,
dream.
perhaps you could help others yourself.
Agreed.
Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yup, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do.
Domain
and will
expansion,
always continue
you know?
to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back,
Yeah, just a little, you know.
This has been quite an eventful day. I need to rest. Everyone, Please excuse me for a while.
Water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please, come with me.
Knew he had something to say to me.
You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Okay.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here. Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good.
Interesting.
Shall we set off right away?
I'm still kind of weirded out by Albedo, to be honest. The way he's acting is a bit strange. Very more emotional
Sorry
than
for
usual.
bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Is this about the impostor?
I'm listening.
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the impostor.
Do you mean the mark on your neck?
Yes. This mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Cutscene?
Well,
Cutscene?
I,
Ah, dang it.
Can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
I don't know. Tell me.
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
A scar.
Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well,
People
one
talk.
method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end.
Ah, okay.
This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Should you be telling me all this?
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
I'm like really engrossed in this lore. This is so interesting. Usually with like long pieces of monologue, right? Like where you're just listening, unless it's really interesting. I usually get bored. But I'm like, I low-key forgot I was streaming for a second. And anything that gets us closer to knowing anything about Khaenri'ah is like really interesting. Man, I really hope that like Genshin keeps focusing on like story lore, like stuff that we really care about. So I feel like that's what keeps me most interested in the game, honestly. Like, the characters are cool, like summoning is cool, exploring is, I love exploring, but like getting the really good like lore, this lore is part of the greater story, like that's what keeps me in.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in
This is
stories.
an events quest.
It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh. I didn't know you had that kind of talent. We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great!
Cute.
But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure. My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
Dang. The failed experiment. I want to try to like completely compute that myself before it. Yeah, real Albedo, fake Albedo, failed experiment, and Whopperflower Albedo, created by fake Albedo. The real Albedo is the survivor. I mean, the Albedo that we've been spending time with from the beginning. Read the Cinnabar spindle description might help a bit. Okay, I will. Separate the dust in the flames with joy. Extract the exquisite from the crude. For all in the universe comes from a single source, and all things may be derived from a single thought. You must pursue that which your elder brother, the one-horned white horse, could not accomplish. Reach the far side of philosophy and create a new destiny for myself and your brothers. So there are lots of experiments that involved, right? He said if he were a failed experiment, he'd create miraculous life form as a distraction. Right, so there's multiple. Albedo army. Durin ate the failed experiment. So then the Albedo that we've been spending the most time with, like the Albedo that we know, is the success. Okay, right, the success. And then the failed one is like basically trying to destroy the successful one. The Albedo we have is the younger brother, the most successful experiment, right? So then Albedo is carrying the weight of all of those who went before him. and is dealing with the repercussions of all of those lost experiments. Bruh. Creation must bow. Creation's chalk, Albedo's title. Fake Albedo was talking about how humans always throw out what is imperfect earlier at the event. Oh, right! Yes. So okay, so the Albedo without the star had a very cynical perspective about humanity and how humans throw out what is imperfect to replace it with what is perfect. Hence yeah, okay, so that's the pain and anger of being replaced and being destroyed. Doesn't have the creator's mark. Flower was a mix, directs both the viewers and the characters to get all sussy away from the impostor battle. Yeah, right. Dern also tried to destroy Mondstadt, which is why he fears he'll try to do the same. Yeah, this is like Scaramouche. Interesting. Wow. And then we have the quest isn't over, so we have more. Wrapped up in the quest. Also, that cutscene was beautiful. Like I got a bit teary-eyed. Hey! Hey, buddies.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. Remember the illustrious Lawrence clan.
Did it just throw me? Did it just throw me into the Eula quest? What the
Please acknowledge
frick?
the glory bestowed
No!
upon thee by the nobility.
What?
What comes next?
What?
Right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
How did that happen? That was not supposed to happen. Eula said, you will do my quest. You will do the story quest, okay? I am important to this universe.
Whenever a dispute
quest.
arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence.
Bruh, let me out, dude. I'm so...
The
let
days
me
of the
out.
Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. Like I
Let me
use a word
out,
of advice, that's
dude.
all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able.
Am I dead?
Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wait. Did I die? I feel like I died.
The Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted
I'm pretty
as
sure
much.
I'm dead.
Let's find someone else.
What? Help! My Genshin Impact is broken. Yeah, look, I'm dead. The Traveler is dead. Lumen is dead. That glitch, that threw me so far off guard. Like it took me so long to understand what just happened. What if I talk to Eula again? What's gonna happen? Please.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
Bro, what? What is this book? What the dog doing? She's coming back down from Celestia after dying. Alright, well, little by little, chat. One day at a time, we are making it through. We are making it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting through the Eula quest just a little bit at a time.
Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Paimon calls dibs! Paimon
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on Whopperflowers to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the Whopperflowers finally took on a human form. Then, they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting bypassers.
Okay, Paimon.
Whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the Whopperflower ate them alive in one bite.
Wow, that's good.
Truly frightening.
Yes, Paimon is truly frightening.
You two aren't scared at all!
Maybe I'm just really tough. I don't know.
Don't go nitpicking.
Terrifying. Yep.
If you didn't like the story, go write your own.
In that case, I would write some horror elements in. After the Whopperflower eats someone...
In other words, the Whopperflowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
and then adopt their newfound identity.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family? Ah!
People talking.
Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one who's scared by it.
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down?
Oh,
I may bring it up in future conversations.
that's sweet.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
Real mean streak, Albedo.
Just to scare people with? Yes. Yes. What else would I use it for? So what's your story?
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities, and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
Interesting. Okay. So this is basically a summary of what we probably could have... I don't know if this is like meant to be in case you didn't understand from the cutscene. Yeah, for people who are still confused.
In my view, it
That's
was
good. I think it's good
probably
this is
a
here.
conscious act, an instinct, He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move.
It was a decoy.
He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
This is way too scary. Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
Yeah, Subject
But
3 was a
before Subject 2
decoy.
could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1. What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
This is not just a story. Wait! Albedo's telling the truth!
So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it.
Huh.
Fortunately, it is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures.
Don't say that. You're not a monster. You're not a monster. You're my friend.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you.
Oh.
The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve?
Interesting. What qualifies us to call ourselves creators? Interesting. Huh, that's kind of deep. Are we creating if we're just using the resources given to us? Content creator? Wait, can I call myself a creator? How did you feel when we took out the impostor?
Nothing special, but
Albedo becomes a
whenever I think
YouTuber.
about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Oh.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler? Are you here?
Amber, please leave.
Amber?
I'm speaking with Albedo.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Conry
Winter camp is
vibes.
nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Amber, please leave. I'm busy.
I have some things to attend to here.
No!
So forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
You're one of their instructors, no?
No! What? Bruh, that's it. Talk to me, please.
Go ahead.
No!
You're one of their instructors,
Fine. More Albedo content, please. Albedo, don't leave us. Oh, no way.
Allow me to introduce Yoda. He's Joel's father.
Not dead? Alive?
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling
Oh my
you
gosh, I'm so happy.
He's helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
He's alive. He's Wokage. Wait, what? I'm not buying it whatsoever. Oh. Oh man.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, I guess that's... I guess it's a little suspicious. Glad you're okay.
This is amazing! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
River
I
Bennett.
fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life.
Hey, shut up. You're making Bennett feel bad.
He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow! So it was completely by chance then!
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of
I thought he went
conversation,
missing.
it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got here.
I don't know about that.
Ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yoserv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel.
You better be real.
Daddy's right here.
You better be real, Yoserv.
Don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and
What?
nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a
Third
cave
specimen?
and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so
Oh
worried
no.
about you.
Joel.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry. Daddy's not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Oh, Ben. Wait, Bennett's like so relieved though. It's making me nervous. Maybe if this isn't fake, this is for the best since his real dad is dead. That is dark. That is really dark. This is by far, other than we will be reunited. This is like a pretty dark quest. Well, I'm not complaining. I like the more heavy lore. All's well that ends well.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Bennett on that mountain.
Askers? Askers?
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain this huge. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Ballad. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Good question.
Huh?
Good question.
I was just telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it. But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine. It's such a shame.
That's so cute. What the heck?
I can help with that.
I'll break your kneecaps, Pallet. Keep an eye open when you sleep.
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
What?
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now!
That's so sweet.
How cool is that?
How can I ever repay you all? Thank you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now.
I'm worried about Joel.
I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Very well, very well.
What if Joseph...
to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Oh.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time, you know?
What if he fell into the... the dragon's belly?
I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either!
Teapot. Joel, don't go with a stranger. Thank you, Eula.
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
Business. Business trip with the girls.
Everyone's gone. Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now. Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragonstein all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about the juice.
Oh no!
Keep the juice fresh.
No juice.
He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
No juice for Paimon after all this work. I think Joel's real dad miraculously resurrected in the dragon's belly. Yeah, I mean, I guess we understand now that Dragonspine does have like kind of weird powers.
Remember when fake Albedo took Joel to the wasteland in the first part of the quest? Maybe he met the dad before he died and took his place or something.
Oh, right. Right. I forgot. Yeah, he like took Joel. Wait, that is a great point. That makes sense. So he met the dad before he died and took his place. I wonder if there is, I mean, I might be misunderstanding it, but Albedo seemed to imply that there was some like memory transfer. Or maybe it's just like that the original specimen's memory would live on with the people, or like the second specimen would take over the first specimen's memory. Could it be possible that there's like some reality to Joseph, or is it all just the third specimen? Alchemy truly is fascinating.
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
Fingers crossed his research subject doesn't bore us.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
It's juice!
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without it!
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus?
Albedo. Please, we need a juicer.
We meet again.
Hey.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
Eh.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
3 question marks in parentheses. Wait, what? Wait. Is this a prank?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck?
No, look at that look on his face. Look at that look on his face. What if the real Albedo is in trouble? No, it's fine.
From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
So it was a prank.
Albedo, you were
Oh.
how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
I still don't believe it.
People doing all the work. Okay then, shall we go with that idea?
Fruit
I don't
buried
trust
on
anybody.
Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have some fresh Sunsettias.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a
I don't trust it. I don't trust this whole thing.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
A gardener. I didn't expect Albedo to joke about this. Doesn't he care about what the mark means?
Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsettias!
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Sunsettias ever! And they're not for you!
Okay, but they're just Sunsettias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Really?
I see. That makes a lot of sense. What? Okay, wait. So, I don't know, the whole, like, Sunsetia conversation was kind of weird.
Here's an interpretation someone did of the fruit story as an allegory, if you're curious.
I am curious. Oh my gosh, this is long. Okay, let's go to class, everyone. The mystery of Joel's father. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone. There was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. Specimen 2 is still alive from what we know. From the Dragonspine story, we know Joel's father is dead. So who is he? The first possibility. He is subject to. He wants to infiltrate human society. This is the plot of Paimon and the Traveler's story. Right? However, this is just a story. Paimon made it up. Albedo tells you the truth. He uses an allegory. Read the dialogue again, but understand that fruit is subject to. Sunsetia is love, compassion, and acceptance. Gardener is creator, alchemist, planner. Okay? It's also straightforward because the Sunsetias are a type of fruit, but that's basically the gist of it. How do you stop a new life from becoming evil? How do you stop fruit from going bad? Well, you could kill it. However, that means it could never do good. Bury your fruit in Dragonspine where the snow never melts all year round. But then Paimon won't be able to eat them. Okay, but why would it do evil in the first place? Maybe it's because it never experienced love. It seeks out love because it has never received it. It wants love at any cost, even by force. So give it love and it won't do evil. Albedo, stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsetias. They're just Sunsetias. Okay, interesting. So, I think you were so attached because you don't have much love, compassion, acceptance in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning. In fact, now that it's not evil, it could help society. Once that seed of love is planted, it can bear fruit. It can take care of and love others. Who knows, maybe the next time you visit it, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when it finally bears fruit, you will have some fresh Sunsetias. Albedo transformed subject... Whoa! Albedo... Wait. Albedo transformed subject to into Joel's father, Yosef. Oh. Is this a bad thing? Well, Albedo certainly doesn't think so. He doesn't mind scheming and tampering with life if it's for a good cause. Joel has a father, subject to has a family, all's well that ends well. Right. I don't think being a gardener is so bad. You know what? As much as I would love to say that this theory is reaching, it checks out completely. It completely checks out. Wait, but it makes sense. Wait, but it makes sense! No! I don't want it to make sense! Wow, I'm kind of on board with this theory. So, he found himself covered in blood, and the things were gone. But Yosef remembered Joel. They wouldn't have put this whole like smoothie or this whole juice fruit allegory in there for no reason. Mihoyo isn't subtle. I found another theory where the Albedo we met in the end was the impostor, that they killed and imprisoned the real Albedo forever, and that the impostor would pretend to be Albedo for the rest of the game's life, and no one would know or pretend or notice anything was different. Yosef didn't remember anything. He only knew he was Joel's dad after Joel told him everything. Albedo warned us that Dragonspine that the whole of Dragonspine is dangerous and not to take it lightly. And now he's telling us to go alone. I don't think so. Plus the whole joke about being a gardener. Right after use the rose metaphor, that doesn't sound like something he'd joke about. Okay, well, a hybrid of these two theories is that Albedo, the real Albedo, is imprisoned somewhere. And maybe Subject 2, aka the impostor, created, just like he created like the Whopperflower, Subject 3. We already know that he created Subject 3. Could he have created another subject, like Subject 4? To be. But why would he do that? Why would he do that? What would be his motivation to create Yosurf? This is so interesting. Well, we'll wait for some hardcore theories to come out. I saw this theory on part 3. I don't think it's a prank or a joke. I think it was Albedo alluding back to the earlier story of the gardener being the only one who could tell the flowers apart. I took it as him saying, stay on your guard, you will always need to keep an eye on me just in case. That's fair too. That's fair too. This is not Christmas time, it's Albedo time. Well, I guess we'll get crumbs of this event next year.